All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. We thought the old place was loud. Somehow this place got even louder a short time ago as the Falcons were introduced to this sellout crowd. We're set to go as the Falcons get ready to match up with their opponents. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Check 3, check 3.
Here's Miles Sanders, the rookie second-rounder from Penn State. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
From the 38, Brissett. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Check 26.
From the gun, here's Brissett. And Tate's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
First down, Philadelphia. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
On 1st and 10, Brissett. Got his man. It's the rookie, Arcega-Whiteside. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards. First down, Brissett. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
He's coming. Double up. Check.
They'll run with Sanders. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in. Front Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. Freeman a first down and more. He finds some open field here. And he'll cut it to the right sideline. A big run there by Freeman. 66 yards. So he nearly took it the distance, gets him down inside the 10 for a first and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now, because is he rewarding himself for a great run, or is he kicking himself because he didn't get all the way to the goal line?
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Let's go, defense.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he's got it. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Looking to throw again on second down. Ryan. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Switch. Check the backer. Check. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. It's a second down run with Sanders. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by David Amerson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch for the NFL's leader in receiving yards a year ago, and a first down. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. This is Tate. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Right back to Sanders on first down. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down by Vic Beasley.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. 2nd and 5 now. Brissett. Open man is Kirk, complete. 23 yards on the play.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Whip. Watch the whip. Hey, check 20.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. 2nd down and goal. Brissett. Got a man open. It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
Touchdown, Falcons! Devontae Freeman, his first touchdown of the new season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Here's Brissett. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. A well-executed 22-yard gain. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Brissett. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Check 52. Hey, switch gears. Goose. Check 24. Check. Any weapon. Check.
Brissett. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
59, ready.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. 15 yards, 1st down, Atlanta.
Calvin Ridley more than justified his first-round selection in 2018. 64 catches as a rookie and found the end zone 10 times. Did a nice job getting open right there and picking up a 1st down.
Now Ryan. And he's going to go down. They they get to him back at the 40. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now it's Ryan. And the pressure gets to him again. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
80 weapons. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Complete to Jones. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
They've done an excellent job blanketing Julio Jones here in the first half. That's just his 2nd catch. So as they head into halftime, the Falcons have to ask this question of themselves. How do we get the ball to number 11?
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll throw now on the final play. Flush to his right. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10.
No. Check this.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Hey, check. He's checking. Crash.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan. Caught by Jones. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, Ryan. And finding the tight end, Hooper. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Ryan. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
69, ready. 525.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready to go.
Freeman again, a 1st down carry. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Eagles 18-yard line.
Hey, replays.
On 2nd and 7, Ryan. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
21.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run here with Freeman. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Hey, replays.
Operating from the gun, Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Yeah, after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
In every game, teams are looking for that momentum shift, and that run there, the offense feels like, hey, maybe we can get something going, but defensively, they've slowed them down the entire game. They don't want to turn into more. They're going to try and figure out a way to take it back on this next play.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Keep it up, guys.
A 1st down throw for Brissett. And he slings one that's incomplete. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. He don't want it. Kill. Hey, turn him. Quick dash. Come.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets them to 3rd and 3 now.
Well, that's why the guy with the headsets is down there. All right, they know what they're doing because they got stuffed on a running play on first down. And I think myself and probably the fans were saying throw the football in this situation. But he knew what he was doing, called another run, and now they got 3rd and short.
And he connects with Ertz. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Brissett, escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creep. Safety's creeping.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brissett. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Eagles.
Brissett now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. Brissett. He completes it to Tate. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
It's easy work, and it's coming
8
again.
yards on the pickup.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Get in the weight room.
To throw is Brissett. This will be caught at about the 6. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Brissett again. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside with his first career NFL touchdown. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. Elliott good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Matt Ryan trying to lead the Falcons from behind. Last year in 16 starts, just 1 fourth-quarter comeback for the QB. Throwing again on 2nd down. Ryan. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
You got it. You got it.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. Down 4 late, got to go for it here on 4th down. Now it's Ryan. Now a desperation, and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Falcons have once again taken the lead. Important extra point up and through. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Yeah, after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll look to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. Here's Brissett. Catch is made by Arcega-Whiteside. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 56 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders in the final minute. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute. Elliott good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
22. You get block me. You get block me. Alpha.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. He's going to look, and that's caught inside the 30. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
51.
Now Ryan. This complete to Jones. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on 1st down. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. That's complete to Arcega-Whiteside. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were